Okay, so after we have everything tore down, there's some things that we need to do. This is going to be a very short video because most of what you're going to learn to do, you're going to learn that through the Honda text. All right, but you're going to need to measure the piston bore. I want you to measure ring gap. Okay, you will not need to take the rings off to do that, but you need to measure piston diameter um, as well as ring gap, and you will also need to measure the cylinder bore. The cylinder bore. Okay, there are some different places on the crankshaft that you will need to measure. There's about 3 or 4 different places on this crankshaft you will need to measure. Please make sure that you know where those places are and that you know how to measure them and measure them properly. Okay? We want to measure our our valves. I started to say our pistons, our valves. Okay, valve face, valve seat, um, the the diameters of the valves, all of those things. All right. Um, as far as measurements, that's really about all we're going to get. Uh, we're not going to get too crazy on measurements. I could have you tear the piston down and measure the piston pin and the all of that stuff. I'm not going to do that. Those are the main things that I want you to measure. I will create a document for you to submit. Again, in your Honda Tech um, module, you will find out how to use the correct tools for those measurements. For those measurements. Um, so please take time to view those modules, understand them. I don't care if you bring in your notes to look at that and to help you, but make sure that you understand how to take those measurements and that you can submit them into Canvas. All right. I'll see you in the shop. I'm out.